guys, it is the third last week. It is week 8 of Super Rugby Aotearoa. This week I am covering, or in this video I am covering the Highlanders versus the Blues in the final stretch of this season. If we go to the standings, you can see this weekend is pretty important for the Blues. A win will keep them in the competition regardless of what happens to the Crusaders. If the Crusaders do wind up losing, though, a bonus point victory here or just a normal victory could get them to the top spot for the Blues. But the thing is, the Crusaders do have a game in hand, so it is pretty stacked up against the Blues. The Blues need to win both games left with a bonus point if they do want to actually get a victory or something here in the tournament at the end of the day. The Highlanders, though, they are second to last in the competition. They are much improved from what they were in the regular season. A win here will just put some pressure on the Hurricanes above them. A loss here, if the Chiefs do wind up getting a victory somehow against the Crusaders, that's not impossible. If they do get that, there is going to be a bit of pressure on the Highlanders in that fourth place. Getting to the game, it's going to be played in Dunedin. The conditions is overcast, clouds, 14 degrees Celsius, not too windy. And then Mike Fraser is the referee for this one. The history for these two teams are pretty even, except for the last 10 games that these two have played. There's 7 victories in the last 10 to the Highlanders. The Blues, they won in June, so previously in this Aotearoa season. Then they won in March as well in last year, so in 2019. And the last time in 2014. So it's a little bit of a stretch, that last one. Looking at the teams, you can see both coaches made minimal changes to their sides. All you can really see is there's a lot of Johannes on the park. There's 3. They're not related. Josh isn't related to Rico and Akira. Apparently, I didn't know that for a very long time. Josh joins Aaron Smith in the 9-10 combo. Hunt and Smith in the 9-10 combo was fantastic for the Highlanders. So it's going to be an interesting one to see how they go with Josh and Aaron Smith in that combo, because I think how Smith and Hunt attacked the line was very good. Both of them were key players for the team. They are up against Bowden Barrett and Christie, meaning there's 2 10s up against each other that loves attacking the line, which could be pretty interesting. Bowden Barrett, he's also finding his feet in the number 10 role for the Blues. He had quite a good game last weekend, not dream team material. Some other guys put him in their dream team. I wouldn't rank him better than Maunga at the moment, but he's still very good at number 10. He showed what he can do in that position. He just needs a little bit more starts there as well. At number 12, Tompkinson has been impressive, especially on his defense. Fayane for the Blues, he likes attacking the line and likes taking it to the line, so that's going to be an interesting battle over there. So does Rico Ioane, who also loves attacking the line. He'll want to challenge Collins, who's fairly out of position. Actually, he's a fullback playing at number 13. He filled the gap pretty well last week there at the end, or last game out there at the end of the match, playing at number 13. I think he actually got himself pretty involved at number 13. Clark, Talia and Duffy is probably the stronger back 3 of the two sides. Maybe Hunt for the Highlanders. He's the only real guy that stands out for the Highlanders. He's actually a danger man for them. If he does join the line, there could be tries coming up for them, because now they also have those 2 playmakers on the side where the Blues only have the 1 playmaker at the moment. In the front row, both teams made changes, with the Blues bringing in their all-black Tuina Kwafe. He's up against another change for the Highlanders. So both scrums have went well so far this season. It's going to be interesting to see how they go with these couple of changes that they have made now. Probably not going to make a big difference. I would say the Blues have a bit of an advantage, though. I mean, they have 2 All Blacks in there. I think that's a bit of an advantage, and how they went so far this season as well. The second row, the future All Black versus somewhat of a veteran All Black, Pari Parkinson versus Tui Paluto. The lineouts have been brilliant for the Blues this whole season, while the Highlanders, their lineout has been struggling when Pari Parkinson is not on the park. As soon as he is there, they have a strong lineout as well. Loose forwards will be a massive battle with strong carriers in Makaela Tu'u and Ioane at number 8. So I think we're going to see them clashing heads somewhere in this game. Hunt has been very impressive at the breakdown for the Highlanders, while Frizzell has gotten over the try line himself every now and then for his team. Papali'i for the Blues, he does the same thing. He likes getting over the try line as well. With those runs that he likes going out wide, and you can bet something on it because he's going to clash with Mackay and with Gregory on the wing somewhere. It's guaranteed he's going to try and run over them. Hodgman of the Blues finds himself on the bench, and he's been brilliant in the scrums for them, so it's interesting to see him over there. So does Tokalahi for the Highlanders as well, who's been brilliant as well. Coltman joins him. He's looking a little bit better than he did a couple of weeks ago from the bench. I think he kind of ruined the whole game for them with, I think, 4 line-out throws that went completely over the whole line-out. So it's looking like he's improved from that. Parete for the Highlanders as well will bring some energy when he comes on. And Gatland for them is always a drop goal threat. Remember that, the Blues fans. Be afraid for him coming on later on in the game. Then the Blues line-out doesn't get worse in the second half. With on the bench they have Josh Goodyew coming on. Knock brings some energy and some speed to their side in the number 9 position, while Black and Plummer is that dual kicking option, dual playmaking option if you want to bring them on as well. Unfortunately though, Sotutu is still out with his injury, so is Carter, who has not played yet. This is the second last game for the Blues, so he might get one crack at the Blues game. Just, I don't know, hopefully. He's still injured. But regardless from that, the Highlanders are up for this game. I can guarantee you that. And it's going to be down to Aaron Smith. If the Blues keep him out of the game, they will win it. But it's not as easy as it sounds. Aaron Smith has been very busy these last couple of weeks. The Blues have a lot riding on this game though. So I think I would bet on them to win it. It could just be a narrow scraping by for them as well, just like the first game. I'll predict again 3-point victory to the Blues in this one. Guys, let me know your prediction for this game down in the comments below. If you want to check out any of these other videos popping up next to me, you can do so. Also, hit the subscribe button if you do like the channel, and then I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.